Welcome back to K&L Farms, and just to catch you up a little bit, so I'm in the big barn, and if you're a subscriber you can follow me. If you're not, you'll have to go back on my channel and get caught up with what I'm explaining here. But big barn, outside I'm waiting for a pour, concrete pour, and it's due this Friday. And then the last two videos I shot were me making a 6x6 down below. So that being said, I've got enough 6x6 and I have some time between now and Friday to cut some of those beams, or start cutting some of those 6x6s up. So I came to the conclusion I needed some sawhorses, and if you go traditionally, you get a standard sawhorse, then and if you've ever done that, then you have a storage problem, a great big thing, and you can't figure out where to store them. So what I did is I just went and since I'm a homesteader, I went with two things. One, I'm a homesteader, and two, I'm cheap, and I didn't want to go to town, spend 4 hours to go to town to get a set of sawhorses that I only need for a brief period of time. So I just got some OSB. I went in and I got some scrap OSB, and this is 7/16 OSB, piece of 7/16 OSB. And then I had some hinges. They're actually door hinges that I had left over. So I just went and I cut some, and collapsible, so that I could store them. Now I may need them on the project coming up, but I needed them to get a couple 6x6s up here to get started on. And so I just took a hole saw, cut that out with a hole saw, put a piece of door hinge on there, and then cut that out. And I had no chain, but in lieu of going to town and buy a piece of chain, which going to town takes me 4 hours to get there, buy it and come back, I just took a piece of electric wire that I had left over, and I just stapled a piece of electrical wire on there, just enough to keep it from it flipping all the way apart. So I got these two that I made this morning. And so then I'll go get the 6x6. This is just a 2x4 here, just for example purposes. Piece of 2x4, and I'll get some 6x6s. And the 6x6s, if you recall, I cut at 10'3". I need 8 columns, and I only need them 7'6". So what I'm going to do, once I get them up here and set them on these horses, I'm going to cut them to length. The remaining piece should be about 3 foot long of a piece of 6x6, and then I'll make a proper set of sawhorses. And I just needed these for temp purposes only, just long enough to get that piece cut, that 6x6 cut. And I'm pretty sure that that'll hold a piece of 6x6, maybe one, if not two. But at a later date, I'll show you me cutting those for the timber frame, cutting them to length. And then I'm going to practice the timber frame by making a correct set of sawhorses. But that's what I had for the video today, and thank you. Have a good day.